That was so weird. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the good old-fashioned F1 2020. We are in Austria, round 2 of 6, one-shot qualifying in the good old-fashioned track named Spielberg. It's a glorious track, very alive hills, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of moments where you gotta push up and I gotta push down, but above everything else, we're killing it. So this is where I'm talking about those super softs. Where super softs, the most aggressive tire compound in the range, provides the ultimate grip, but has the shortest lifespan. And then soft, a moderately aggressive tire compound with high grip but shorter lifespan. So right now we're going with those super softs, just so we can get a decent amount out of our thing. But and we're not gonna worry. And we can change it in terms of everything in the custom setup, but I'm not gonna really press it too much because I don't really know too much about it. I mean, besides, what they actually say out here. But like I said, I don't know how it's going to run on the track, so I'm going to keep a good old-fashioned balance with those super stops and keep it pushing. Remember, one-shot qualifiers, so we got to do what we got to do. Now, remember, every F1 track is different. Meaning, you could go to one type of track, excel and do amazing, and then go to another one and completely drop every F1 track. Oh, my God! Okay, we're good. We're good. I freaked out for a second because I lost control and I was like, I literally almost let him to the barrier. How's everything? No, everything's good. We're good. We kind of at best, we kind of touched it or almost touched it or it looked like we touched it, but we didn't. But we're good. So. Oh, shoot. Sun got my eyes. Mind you, remember, you have, this is only doing it. Now, of course, in video games, you get a little bit more reaction time to do these things. But when you're in that cockpit, we're talking about 2/100ths of a second that you have to be able to react quickly and readjust. And if you can't, you're going straight into those walls. That's why people need that Formula 3 jump. That's why people need that Formula 2 jump. So they can understand the track. That one was a toughie. That one was a toughie. I'm not going to lie. That one was a toughie to get. I still got pole. But Austria is a super short track. It's a super short track, which has more laps on it. But at the same time, above everything else, we're doing pretty good. Like I said before, I'll show you guys at one point in time. I'll show you all of the different.
Excitement of qualifying. Here's a look at your top three: the scientist, Boccolacci, and Jordan King.
Okay, King's on.
Then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, goodbye.
Nice. So I'm gonna make an adjustment. So let me do my options. I'm gonna make this adjustment. Let's drop it up to 30, and we're gonna keep it pushing. I'm literally gonna do that every single race that I hit P1 in. We're gonna increase it by 10. P2, we're gonna increase it by 5, and P3, we're just gonna keep it the same. But then if we're going to P4, the same thing goes. P4, decrease it by 5. P5, we're gonna decrease it by 10, and P6, we're gonna decrease it by 15. Just so that we can get ourselves a good old-fashioned back into the decent competition, but also keep every single race a little bit more competitive than the last. At least as much as we possibly can. But anyway, we are here. And keep it pushing.
Here we are amidst the dense forest and rolling
Yikes.
hills of Spielberg in Austria.
Yikes.
Just 2 hours out of Vienna. It's an amazing destination for the race today, and we're about to get started.
67.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Wet conditions. Very wet. Yeah, literally one of the shortest.
Now the wet conditions today are
one of the shortest.
Skittish, especially through those downhill sections. Watch out for the cars running wide, especially through that last corner.
You're not wrong. But this is definitely one of the shortest tracks I've ever been on.
Who's had many a wet race, Davide Valsecchi. Just how challenging will these conditions be out there on track?
Delighted to be here, Alex. Even in this weather, nothing would be easy.
We got 35 points total. Nice.
Water, which means visibility will be a worry. They just need to stay clear of the white lines and curbs. That can cause you a real problem when it's so slippery.
And here are
literally, these guys have to race in everything. I honestly feel like drivers in F1, as well as just really in any of these leagues, they're basically having to do all of the, they're doing all of the conditioning, all of the physical work, all of the mental preparation of every sport ever, and they have to drive it at 200 miles an hour. And honestly, game recognized game. Game recognized game.
Preparation's almost complete. Let's head down to the track.
But we're down to the track, still in pole position.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Let's keep it pushing. Why not? We got what? How many laps? We got 10 laps. We're off. Let's get those good old-fashioned wet tires. And those boys are fun. But we're off to the races. Literally and physically. But like I said before, it's the competition's steep. It's a steep competition, don't get me wrong. But wet conditions kind of even us all out. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Ah, crap. That's cool, it's cool. We're good, we're good, we're good. And we're out in the downhill now, so we're good. Oh, probably because I went off, probably because I went off. That's yellow. We're gonna drop a little bit, drop, and then roll out. Yes, sir. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's how we do it. Still in P1. Got a good old-fashioned 10 laps. Or yeah, we got 10 laps to go, really, but we're finishing up. So, nice. Nice. We're doing glorious in Austria right now, surprisingly. For the wet conditions, we're doing really good.
Good start. Keep it up.
Nice. There really isn't a good solidified, like a short enough section, sector 1, section 2, section 3. So, well, one, you have to establish the fastest lap, and then you kind of roll from there, you know what I mean? But there's a whole thing, honestly, I will say this is one of my favorite games to play of all time, purely because of how immersive the game is. Like, you really get to see every single part, and you know, and not just like bits and pieces of every part, but the full experience from start to finish. Like, I'm talking about, you're getting the full, you can get the option to have a full practice, where it's like 45 minutes of you just racing. Full practice, two full practices. You can get a full qualifying round. You can get a full, a full lap where literally, I've done full laps, where literally you're racing 40, 50 laps of just this constantly, consistently. And mind you, they're doing this stuff. Oh, literally. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. This is also the reason why you have to be physically in shape too, because mind you, imagine just literally driving and literally pushing and pulling and stopping, and you're not stopping for like a solid hour. So you're pushing the car, you're pushing down on a pedal, and you're using every part of your muscle, every muscle in your body for an hour and a half, with only like a 15 to 20 second break in between. So literally, and if you're not in physically shape, there have been times where literally guys have passed out on the track because they need to push their car because of the fact that it stalled at one point, and you're not allowed to push. So literally you want to push it over the finish line just so you can finish the race. And then there was one guy, he just passed out. So yeah, I mean, this sport's it's a physically demanding. I'm not gonna lie, I will not deny that this sport's physically demanding above everything else. We're gonna go around this tight corner. Keep it pushing. Do what we gotta do. Like I said, we're only 10 seconds ahead. Oh my God, what happened to Galil? How's he already out of the session? It's lap 3, dude. How are you already out of the session? What happened? That's the one thing I will say. I wish I could. I wish there was a ability to have like instant replay so you could see what happened of why they're out of certain sessions. But yo, stay away from those gravel traps. Those gravel traps are thick, bro. They're thick. I've tried. They will cut down your time by like 5, 10, 15 seconds. Those gravel traps are thick. That's why it's so important to kind of literally to keep it on the track at all times, just so that you don't have to worry about stuff like that.
That was the
Nice.
fastest lap of the race. Keep
Nice.
this up.
So we're at lap 4 out of 10. So we got 7 laps to go. Oh, they also have the ability to literally like to talk about. So boxes lap means basically
Didn't catch
pit.
that. Say again.
Oh, I forgot. I have a mic on. Ah, that's funny. That's funny. I forgot. I have a whole mic on. And one of the things you could actually do is literally, all you have to do is open up the thing, and then say the command, and then they can confirm it. But if you don't talk properly and clearly, like the way that I just did, they will kind of come after you, and they'll be like, "Hey, what was that?" I was like, "Oh, never mind. I didn't say anything." So, super fun. I kind of turned it. I kind of turned it a little too tight instead of riding it out. Because what you're supposed to do is hit the apex and then ride it out. Instead of trying to go tight around the corner all the time, you're supposed to hit the apex and then ride it out. So that way you're not turning as much, and you're not having to slow down as well as like take off a lot of wear and tear off your tires. So it's a couple of things that you pick up, over eventually. Same thing, just riding it out. But like I said before, we got MLB coming up a little bit. Probably after I record this episode, I'll record MLB.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
I'll record MLB just so we can. Again, super gross. I apologize. Excuse me. But I'll record MLB just so that way we can get to a solid. Hopefully set us up good enough. If not that episode, then another, a very, very, very episode soon to follow. Just so that way we can get into the playoffs before. Whoops, went off the track a little. Oh crap! Nice. All right, we're good. We're good. We don't need a pit. We're good. Nah, we're good. Yikes! I just wait. Yep. And that's the thing. Sometimes it honestly happens. Sometimes you hit that pit and you start freaking out, and then you try to overcompensate, and then you automatically just slam yourself into that side thing. So I literally saw it coming, and I was like, let me just try to slow myself down to decrease the damage. And sure enough, it hit and messed up my front wing. But we got 6 laps to go. Let's try not to do it again. Now, those front wings, I'm not gonna lie to you. Those front wings, you don't think that you need them? You need them. Trust me. I don't have enough time in between one guy that I'm comfortable pitting, because if I pit between one and another, we're talking the difference. Because literally, mind you, when you're in those pit lanes, it's about 30 seconds. So at this point in racing, where you got 5 laps to go, I mean, he is kind of like slowly but surely creeping up on us. Don't get me wrong about that. But if you kind of maintain this pace, you kind of keep that same distance, everything should be good. But this will be this will be one of those first times that you actually see it. You're like, oh, okay, like this is a part of the race. It's part of racing where literally you can actually have front wing damage, and it screws up your turning. Whether you're understeering or whether you're oversteering, either way, you don't have that same flexibility because you're not able to kind of hit those corners as much as possible. Because you're not getting the full rotation out of your the turn because of that front wing. Because all of that
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
I'm aware of the new strategy. I don't care about the new strategy. Forget the strategy. Because the strategy, I don't care. I literally don't. All right, the other gravel trap though. I don't care about the strategy. Why? Because we got 5 laps to go. We can keep it pushing for 5 laps in Austria, where this is like the shortest lap. Because after this turn, my guarantee will be will be on lap 7. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We got 7 seconds to kill. We got 7 seconds ahead of time, so I am not too worried. But if we're talking about longer races, yeah, I would do it. If it was like lap 2, sure. It is lap 7, my guy. So Lap 7 out of.
We're leading our teammate by 23.6 seconds.
Thank you, blue flaggers. How the frick did I just jump literally like almost everybody? I jumped like, I lapped like at least 4 people. Nice. So the DRS is your drag reduction system. Literally, it's so drag reduction system. I don't want to. We got 4 laps to go. We can keep it going for 4 laps. You know what I mean? We'll be fine for 4 laps. We'll be good for 4 laps. I get it.
Copy that.
I get it. Trust me. I get it. I understand. I respect it. But at the same time, is this where it happened? I was trying to figure out. I was like, is that where it happened again? It's not, but it's good. But ooh. Yeah, that understeering is gonna get us though. That understeering is definitely gonna get us. Oh, we are supposed to pit. I'm so stupid. Are we supposed to pit? I mean, can we? I mean, like, do we have to? Not really. I mean, it's not amazing. Like, can we survive? Sure. But are we gonna get the most out of the things? Not really. You know. But you know, we can get it done. Can we get it done? Yeah.
Tire condition is still looking good.
Our teammates in the pits, Spencer. Nice.
Tatiana is coming in for a stop. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
I don't know. I just stole that strategy.
Understood. Copy that.
What's the problem? We're fine. Crap. Out of the gravel. Thank you. I'm telling you, that front wing, I'm not gonna lie, that front wing is killer. It's killing us. It's killing us. That front wing is killing us. But we got 2/3 laps to go. So we're fine. Can we finish the job? Yes. But that front wing is definitely gonna give us a little bit of problems coming down the stretch. But like I said before, remember, we're in the pits for 30 seconds, give or take, if you're lucky. So, you know, you want to create that separation, and you want to make sure, like, don't get, again, like I said before, if it gets to like super hard, where you literally like just need a whole new front wing, you gotta go to the pits. Because if not, you're just gonna be struggling around every single turn around that pack. But in cases like this, I'm not too worried about it. Like I said before, we got 2 laps to go.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
It's not bad. It's not a great, you know, increase, but it's a decent increase. You know what I mean? We're just gonna get up this last corner or last hill. That's the hardest part. Getting up that hill is so hard, dude.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, copy
I gotta
that.
keep telling him. Oh, I keep switching it. I keep telling him to like do that, and that's why he keeps asking me probably. Because instead of like literally keeping our current condition, which is supposed to pit between 5 and 9, which, you know, why would you? I'm like, let's just ride this out. I really don't. You know, I'm down by like we got 2 laps to go. There's no point for us to like, you know, not just ride this out. But it's cool, Leon. Yeah, so this time, we're on the last lap, so it doesn't matter if we pit, you know what I mean? Let's just finish strong. Let's just finish strong and let's get this done.
This is your final lap of the race.
Get up this hill. Nice. And then we get that big hill upcoming. Nice job. Let's get up this last hill. One last time for the for all the marbles and all the chips. then ride this bad boy downtown. And we ride this around. Ooh. I don't even know how to pronounce that name, but he's out here challenging me for the fastest lap. Interesting. Let's see if we can beat him. I doubt we can with that front wing damage, I'm not gonna lie. Nice. Crap. We're good. I think that's exactly where I crashed last time, so that's pretty funny. Last lap, last turn. Here we go. And oh wait, we got one more turn. Last turn, last turn. And that's gonna be it for this race. Finished in P1, even with a damaged front wing, and our tires are literally down, almost needing almost complete replacing. But we did. Today. That was pure adrenaline. That was pure adrenaline plus pure skill. Zhao is another, once again, driver of the day. Very good job, Zhao. So we did our job. We did our job well.
A great win then for the Arden team today. So Davide, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
This race, this win, was about one thing and one thing only: consistency. Anyone can be quick for just one lap, but there's a difference between that and being quick every lap, over and over and over. If you can do that, if you can gain ground when your opponent,
my boy Latifi
but then
coming in 6th.
On your own, you can just push and push.
That's a dope helmet.
Now for the podium celebrations. How well deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity
on the
to
top
race
spot once
and
again.
to win. Arden are your winners here today.
Oh, I mean, I'm still driving for. It depends on what team. So literally, like my first race, I was racing with BWT. My second race, I was racing with Arden. I didn't know. I didn't even know there was a switch. I honestly couldn't tell. I'm stupid. BWT Arden. Duh. That's gonna be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty quick episode, like I said before. I'm probably just gonna do that one thing. Now, when I get to Formula 1, it's gonna be a lot more intensive. It's gonna be a lot more immersive in the sense, like it's going to be a little bit longer episodes, but you know, these episodes are probably like 15-20 minutes if I'm thinking.
So driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
I go for Wanzhou. The unit virtuosi driver today just surprised me. He was so aggressive. He deserved the victory.
And here's
Zhao is out here.
Up in the teams championship.
Zhao or
We
Zhu?
saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. Another team that excelled today was Dams, who make further progress up the table. After all this drama, you'll be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you there. Take care.
So Zhu, 14-7. I'm sorry, 14-5. Latifi 13-6. We got 10-9, which really isn't really that big of a difference. Then we got 20-13. So our teammate was out here really crushing stuff. So they did a good job. But that's gonna be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. As always, stay safe, stay cool, and we'll see you in Great Britain. Peace. But before I go, one last thing. I almost forgot to say it. One last thing. As always, stay safe, stay cool, and always make some moves. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.